Guest house. What kind of images does this word remind you of? Yes, it's a type of accommodations, but guest houses have formed a very special and unique culture and become a huge part of tourism, especially on Jeju Island. I've categorized them into 3 different types. Let's check it out. Type 1. Sleep and go. These guest houses are the most similar ones to the traditional guest houses. No special events hosted by the owners, and very cost efficient. But the owner's philosophy is reflected in the beauty of each guest house. The first guest house I want to introduce is Mong-Joong-Inn Guesthouse. This guest house is very close to Jeju Airport. The whole place reminded me of Hong Kong movies released in 90s. I felt like I became Stephen Chow, haha. The furniture, props, and even calendars, every little detail was true to the concept. The inside of the guest house smelled of wood, which I found super comforting.
그렇지. 홍명한 그거지.
If you're looking for a place to stay near Jeju Airport, remember you can have the most surreal time at Mong-Joong-Inn Guesthouse. Udo Space 01 Guesthouse is a typical Type 1 guesthouse too. This one's located on Udo, a small island right beside Jeju Island. The guesthouse has very clean and cozy dormitory-style rooms, with individual power outlets and blackout curtains. It's a perfect choice for who want to have a peaceful time with friends, enjoying the most scenic rooftop on the island. Absolutely unbelievable, especially by sunset.
Wonderful.
For those who are planning to visit Udo, I strongly recommend Udo Space 01 Guesthouse. Type 2. Potluck Party. The owners and staff host potluck-style parties in the evening, where guests can mingle and make new friends. Actually, Type 2 is my favorite, because it's vibrant enough to interact with other people, without being disturbed by crazy club music. I had an exceptional time at Sosimhan Guesthouse, which means introverted guesthouse. First, it is at Sewa Beach. I mean, right next to beach. That's insane. Now you're looking at a communal zone shared by 2 different parties. Okay, let's move on to the room. It's not a dormitory style this time, but a private room, where you and your friend can fully share the room without other people. It has a great ocean view. Wow, it's unbelievable. The first thing you see as soon as you wake up is that beautiful ocean. Wow. I think this guest house is wonderfully located. The guest house also has dormitory-style rooms, which are cheaper, but I recommend private rooms for the amazing view. The potluck party starts around 6 p.m., so I went upstairs to the rooftop. 부업으로는 유튜브 크리에이터를 하고 있습니다. Food, beer, on the rooftop, couldn't be better.
뷰가 좋긴 하다. 근데 내가 진짜 좋아하는 게 뭘까라고 생각을 했을 때 이제 되게 방송을 되게 좋아하더라고요, 제가.
영상 쓸 수 있는 거 맞죠?
My cameraman was even more excited. Yeah, well, since my cameraman is fucked up, we got a substitute. Say hi.
Could you introduce yourself?
저는 Korean Army Officer.
Officer.
코리안 육구 장교고요.
Wow.
현역하고 있습니다.
Wow, officer. Okay, could you please introduce yourself?
저는 지금 하이온 리조트에서 레저 영업에서 일하고 있어요.
반갑습니다. You can meet literally people from all walks of life at Sosimhan Guesthouse. The staff told us that he would go night swimming at the beach and asked if I wanted to join. It was around midnight. That might sound crazy though. I joined. Late at night in Jeju. Damn, I must be out of my mind too. Proper preparation for night swimming. That lamp is gonna be our guiding light. It looks like a lightsaber. For the first time in forever. With the people I first met on the day. Whoa, that's unforgettable. For your most romantic summer night on Jeju Island, remember Sosimhan Guesthouse. A Strange Day Guesthouse is another must-visit Type 2 guesthouse. You can find the guesthouse in the neighborhood called Seojeom. In the first place, the guesthouse is, whatchamacallit, picturesque. Yeah, that's the word. It's in the middle of the serene town. But it gets lively when the party begins. This time it took place in the snug main hall. See how exuberant it is. And of course, I first met them there.
포즈가 이거밖에 없다. 미안하다.
I asked one of the guests about his thoughts on the potluck party culture.
한어학 전공하고 있고 지금 현재 4학년이고 뭔가 도시나 제 일상생활을 할 때는 좀 경계심을 가질 수밖에 없는데 이곳에 와서는 뭔가 경계심도 확 사라지고 누가 오든 그러니까 같이 밥 먹을래 하면 너무 좋죠. 같이 먹고.
그 사람이 외국인이어도 그렇게 해주실 수 있을 것 같아요.
한국 사람들은 외국 분들이랑 더 같이 소통하고 싶어 하는 마음이 더 큰 것 같아요.
그러면 이제 우리도 밥하고로
맞아. 이게
해답하고 그러면
바디랭귀지 하거나
그럼 분명히 좋은 친구가 다 되고 좋은 인연이 좋은 시간을 가질 수 있을 거라서 생각해요.
실제로 바 같은 데서 외국 분들이랑 정말 잘 어울리시는 분들도 좀 봤고 충분히 외국 분들하고 오셔서 재밌게 놀 수 있는 것 같아요.
Hey guys, I first met him today. Don't get me wrong.
Language barrier might exist, but I guarantee it's not a huge obstacle. The staff members are so nice that they even wrote letters and made breakfast risotto for all the guests.
저도 영상 하나 봤어요.
아 진짜?
While my cameraman and I were talking about shooting the next scene, the man who sat next to me overheard it. He said he's an amateur drone photographer and wanted to shoot aerial footage for my channel. Wow, serendipity. I first met him yesterday at the guest house. You know, very unexpected, unscripted.
지금 취미로 드론 촬영을 하고 있습니다.
도와주셔서 감사합니다. 예. We met again and I experienced drone photography for the first time ever in my life. I'll show you more in the next video. Just as you watched, Type 2 guest houses are full of unexpected events and chance encounters. Type 3, unique programs. These guest houses are pretty unorthodox. Type 3 guest houses offer special activities that you can take part in. Along the way, you might find something precious but lost or overlooked. Let me introduce Seojeom Sukso, Jeju Bookhome. Seojeom means a bookstore, and it's located in Bukchon, not far from Hamdok Beach. As soon as you get inside, you can feel the host's affection for books from every corner of the guest house. From the communal zones, down to the stair nook. It's the perfect space for reading and transcribing.
A complete course for beginners. Hindi. Ka, ga, ga. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The evening program was a session of book copying and recitation, followed by a discussion about what is love.
중학교 1학년 때 읽었던 기억이 있어서 그것은 나 같은 여행자에게는 숙명과도 같은 것이었다. 내가 누구이든지 그리고 내가 어디에 서 있든지 누군가를 사랑하고 아니면 나 자신을 사랑한다라고 생각을 했을 때 뜯어 고치려는 게 좀 있어요. 받아들이는 것도 또 하나의 건전한 방향의 사랑이 아닐까.
I never imagined myself talking about philosophical topics like love at a guest house. The morning program is a bookbinding class. You can make your own customized notebook following the instruction of the host. It starts from choosing the cover pictures that you want. The whole process, chatting with the host, was very mind-healing.
제가 좀 손이 그렇게 막 기민한 스타일 아니라서 조심조심 하고 있거든요.
괜찮아요. 다 사람마다 자기만의 속도가 있고 다 그런 거니까 괜찮아 같아.
There's a saying, run your own race. I was a bit slower than others, but who cares? What matters is the fact that I'd made it. If you love books and want to enjoy the slowest vacation, Seojeom Sukso is what you're looking for. The other Type 3 guest house is the Friend's House Guesthouse. The guest house, which is near the airport, seeks the way small children get close to each other. So it has a few rules to follow. No real names, no jobs, no MBTIs, no ages, and no honorifics. You gotta keep him secret till the end of the program. You know, since those are typical Korean small talk materials, it was certainly unusual to start conversation without him. But we actually did as kids. Every guest needs to choose their own nickname, and mine was Jackson. The super friendly staff led the program, and all of us could get to know each other without talking about money, job, or any other superficial stuff. The main part of the program begins the day after in the morning.
I have to play the game. I don't know what that game is.
We made our way to the nearby port, and the staff handed out the notebooks named the the contemplation book.
글 한 번도 안 써본 사람도 오늘 글 써보면은 와, 이 글 쓰는 거 진짜 좋구나.
You can sit down wherever you want and write down whatever comes to your mind. It's a bit awkward at first, but soon I felt relaxed and immersed in writing about my anxiety as a creator. It was surprising that simply jotting it down got me way more relief. The following sessions were sports games. I felt like a 10-year-old boy. It was truly fun without thinking of winners or losers. Oops, the losers get a penalty though. Taking a photo together, making breakfast together. It felt like I found something lost and forgotten as growing up. I interviewed one of the staff members about the values the Friends House Guesthouse pursues.
친구네 다락방 게스트하우스 스텝으로 근무하고 있는 리아라고 합니다. 반갑습니다.
프로그램 취지가 어떻게 될까요?
성장을 지향하고 있어요. 그래서 좀 여기 와서 새로 해보는 경험들, 내가 해보지 않았던 것들, 좀 나를 알아가는 시간, 내가 이런 거 좋아하는구나, 혹은 이런 걸 잘하는구나, 이렇게 조금 알아가는 시간을 가지고 있습니다.
외국인 분들이 와서 참여하는 것도 충분히 가능할까요?
실제로 외국인 친구분들도 이렇게 저희 게스트하우스에 오신 분이 많이 계세요. 프로그램 이렇게 설명하는 거 좀 같이 듣고 이해하고 또 친구들과 이야기를 많이 나눠야 되기 때문에 사실 어느 정도만 할 수 있으면 가능하다고 생각합니다.
If you feel like you've lost something precious while chasing life, it's time to visit the Friends House Guesthouse. As you've watched, guest houses are not just guest houses on Jeju Island. If you expect fancy rooms, the guest houses may not be the best option. But I guarantee you'll find yourself in unexpected adventures and making new friends from all walks of life at Jeju Guest Houses. Thanks for watching and see you next time. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. You can also follow me on Instagram.